It's been a while, around 3 months to be specific, but we are heading back into Cherry to go bargain box hunting. At the time of recording, it's just before the NFL season, so going to be going through the NFL boxes, trying to go almost a little bit prospecting and see if we can find anything in particular that we can chuck onto the eBay store, potentially send to consignment. Yeah, as always, shout out to Cherry. Go check them out if you're down in Melbourne. Probably the best card store that we have down here in Australia. So I realise I've never done this, but here is a showcase at Cherry. They've got a wide range of cards and slabs. On the left here, they've got like damaged cards that they sell at relatively low prices. Got a wide range of NBA low-end slabs, some Court Kings box toppers, UFC, NFL. It's actually looking quite empty, so I think they do need to fill it up, but it does mean a few buyers. That Georgia St. Pierre Mojo, I was looking at that. I did pick up this Bilal Muhammad card for $90. SGC 10, it's a rookie card. The Diamond Refractor, I think it's found in a hot box or a hot pack. I can't remember what it was. I did do some research on it. I was trying to find out how short printed it is. Don't really know Topps Chrome too well, so I just put it onto the eBay store and we'll see if we have any buyers. Moving on to the $5 cards, I thought this was a very interesting card. Chris Brickley, actually. He's actually the basketball trainer for a lot of the big NBA stars. Carmelo, I think, is actually a big one for him. Saw this Topps Allen Ginter mini card out of 25 and just thought it was a really cool card. I actually did pick that one up. Christian Harris, score, purple cracked ice, played very well for the Texans last season. I put that one back. Bailey Zappi. Look, when Bailey Zappi was playing quite well, I think this would have been a buy, but yeah, put that one back. T. Higgins, red, white, blue prism. Unsure if he's going to be staying at the Bengals, but I really like him as a player, so I did pick this one up. If he goes, if he stays, I'm still a fan of it. I always go past this card and feel like it's a troll. I always think it's Patrick Mahomes, and I'm like, wow, this is a steal, and then it's Alex Smith, and it's even from the same year that Patrick Mahomes was drafted in 2017. Yeah, just a massive troll card that I just had to pull out and put to the side. Cole Hardman. I do have a lot of Chiefs fans on the eBay store that follow me, so sometimes I'll get some of their cards and it's pretty easy sales for me. And again, going in line with what I said with the Chiefs fans that I have, I always look at some of the autos and the rookie autos that they have there and just see if there's anything there of value, but a lot of these are like $2 to $3 cards, so not really worth it for me. Put this one back, didn't know who he was, and again, another Chiefs player, Dorian O'Daniel. Again, I think Chiefs, Patriots, there's a few teams out there where, you know, if you see a player from their team, I would look up their comms because you just never know. Baker Mayfield, big season for him, signed an extension for the Buccaneers. Hopefully he's consistent now and doesn't drop off because that always seems to be the case with Baker Mayfield. Plays well, then he drops off, then he plays well, then he drops off. So it's a really frustrating watch, but I really like him as a player and as an athlete. We have Matt Corral out of 99 National Treasures, put that one back. Ricky Williams, legend for the Dolphins, I also put this one back, but whenever I see numbered legends in the boxes for $5, I do look at them and I will look at comps. Drew Brees, another example, one of the great quarterbacks of all time. I did put this one back as well. Score is just a very low-end sort of product. Rashad White played very well for the Buccaneers last season. Clearly Donruss purple. I did pick this one up. There were a couple of Rashad White cards here that I picked up and I really did like. Anthony Gordon, Prism draft picks, again with my rule of quarterbacks, and also being potentially, you know, a solid college player, which he was. I'll look at the price, but yeah, this was like $1, so I put that one back. Numbered Prism of a defensive player from the Dolphins. Yeah, just saw it. Didn't know anything about him. Put it back though, because it is not worth the $5. Moving on to Trevor Lawrence, someone I think will have a great season. Well, unfortunately for the Texans, I like him as a player, but I know hopefully the Texans still go well. But these cards are in the $5 bins, or the boxes, sorry. And yeah, he's a very good player, but yeah, these aren't actually worth that much. I just wanted to pull them out because it just shows, you know, how much of these are out there. EJ Perry, don't know much about him, but just saw a newer Origins release set and saw a quarterback, so looked him up, but yeah, not worth much at all. Really like this set from Upper Deck. It's from like 2008, but I did put it back because I always look up those players. I don't know most of them. I wasn't to the NFL back then, so unless it's a big name player, I'll always put those ones back. I'll always research them and then I'll more than likely put them back because yeah, it's just quite hard to work it out sometimes. Aiden Hutchinson, Tariq Woolen had a really good rookie season. Score, I did get this one, the purple cracked ice. Very nice parallel here. Seahawks are a very interesting team as well this season. We have a Topps Finest, I think, or it's a Topps Gold Label. I can't remember which one it was because I had two of these cards here, but just being numbered out of 100, it was very hard to find comps of them, so I did look up prices for these ones as well. Khalil Shakur, I think is how you say his name. I think he will have an increased role this season with Gabe Davis not being on the team anymore. Rashad White Silver Prism picked this one up. Again, like I said, he had a really good season last year, so I'm happy to buy that one. DJ, I've heard someone else say this. DJ, a ukulele. Okay, I'm not going to even try and say that again, but yeah, saw that one, Skybox numbered, but yeah, not worth the price after doing a bit more research. This guy, he pops up on my TikTok feed a little bit. I can't speak at the moment, but Isaac Rochelle, he posts a few TikToks here and there, and yeah, just saw it, but again, not worth much at all, so I put that one back. Josh Palmer, really key wide receiver for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Out of 99 Spectra, the negative variation, did pick that one up. Bowman first from Bowman University, not worth much. So after doing some research, Cody Bellinger, if you're not into baseball, Panini don't own the rights to the license, so it is, it has a team name, but it doesn't have the team uniform or the logo, which is quite annoying. Keith Brooking, out of 50, really short printed card, sort of a team color match with it being from Fast Break, but yeah, not worth much, so put that one back. And then also Larry Johnson, nice card here, out of 60, the Orange Wave, but way off-centered, unfortunately. And then Breece Hall from Luminance, rookie out of 149. Hopefully the Gents have a bit of a bounce back. I don't mind watching them, but I don't know. When Zach Wilson was there, I was watching him because I had a little bit of a keen eye, but not as much anymore. Moving on to some UFC and WWE. I've actually had some really good success with UFC on the eBay store. One of my best buys was an Alex Pereira Red Prism. Got it in the bargain boxes for $5 and then resold it for about $60. And he's currently the light heavyweight champion at the moment. I don't know the weight classes too well, but yeah, I always will go back in there and sometimes look at cards. Tom Aspinall, he just won a title. Can't remember again. It's not my sport. I'm not going to lie, it's not my sport, but he won a title, so I saw a couple of his select silver rookie cards there, and again, I'll chuck them into the eBay store. Here's another one here, and just see how it goes, because yes, surprisingly, I've had some success in the eBay store. Whether or not it's a lack of supply on Australian eBay, yeah, I'll always look into it. Von Wagner from WWE, looked this one up from NXT out of 49. Not as big of a WWE fan as I was when I was a little kid. That sort of era. Batista was my guy that I loved watching. He was, I don't know if any of you guys know, but he's half Filipino. So being Filipino myself, you always look up to people like that. Alex Highsmith. So these are the $1 cards. I've actually already resold this card for $15 to someone in America. $15, and then they pay the $25 shipping. So again, I told you guys, people from America will pay the shipping for cards if it's for their collection. I don't know why, but they will do it because sometimes for their PC, if it's hard to find in America, they will pay it. So Bowman first, Tyler Shao, don't know how you say this, but $1, pink refractor, probably will just be sent to consignment. Phillip Rivers. There's not many cards that, I'll sort out from the $1 box that I'll go, all right, let's look at comps for this, because to me, it's not really worth it. It's just, I can waste so much time going through comps, and you'll see the amount of bulk I'll get with these sort of cards. John Ross, he has retired now, but broke the 440, the 40-yard dash before he got broken again this year by Xavier Worthy. Yeah, did his hammy on that. I don't know if it was a way of foreshadowing his future career, but yeah, it was, didn't have the greatest career. Unfortunately, bit because of injury and maybe potentially skill as well. Few absolute cards here for NFL. That's not Tua. That's Jalen Waddle. Micah Parsons, who does sell very well in the eBay store. Jalen Waddle. Some of the bigger players that sell well in the eBay store. Jordan Love, for me, I've found has sold well. Micah Parsons. Yeah, those are the sort of players. Amon-Ra St. Brown actually is another one as well. Really like Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think the Lions will have a great season again this year. Dwayne Bowe, this is the X-Fractor out of Topps Chrome. Marcus Peters, This is out of 499, rookie certified. We also had Steven Jackson, the black Topps Chrome Refractor. I didn't realize that these are relatively common, so I did put this one back because I didn't know who the player was. And whenever you see black, I'm like, oh, could it be a 1-of-1? But it wasn't a 1-of-1. Obviously, it's just a really common card. Khalil Mack Elements, $1 for that one, the metal card there. And then we have a couple Immortals Legends cards, which also do well in the eBay store as well because they're legends and they're numbered, and a lot of people buy them for their collection. But yeah, that's wrapping it up from me visiting Cherry. Go check them out. And if you enjoy the content, hit the like button down below and also hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.